He'll be really just trying to hold this one down here. He's going to rely on his teammates to try and clear this a little bit for him. Doesn't matter, picks up the two-piece, but Marky comes straight back. Marky's going to go down as well. Both teams now fighting this out.
Yeah, Marky, formerly of TCM, one of the most established Call of Duty teams in Europe, now competing under Millenium, and a real leader, isn't he? He can really bring a team together and get the win for them.
Marky's biggest kind of thing that he does is he's so passionate about the game. Loves playing Call of Duty, can't help himself, and he's so determined to win.
Okay, well, still on board now with Infused. Dominate, formerly a professional Gears of War player, winning lands from an extremely young age, now competing here on Call of Duty at the highest level possible. He's even played under Epsilon.
Yes, he has, and obviously he did get dropped from that team. Has kind of found a home now with Infused. There's one of these players again who wants to prove himself.
Still with Marky, though, now as we sweep over to the next hardpoint area, we are seeing it heavily contested. And I mean, if you just cast your eyes to the points at the top of the screen, we are seeing Millenium stride ahead, but this has been neck and neck on every single hardpoint, Bryce.
It really has. There we go. They're just trying to break in now. Dominate picking up two. He's going to be looking for Rated there at the back. Can he pick him up? Rated does manage to hold away for a little while. Millenium are going to be pushed out the hardpoint now. They are ahead. They can afford to kind of contest this for a little bit, but look at them swarm in. Dominate got out carnage with the big two-piece. Let's jump on board with Jake now, though.
Yeah, Jake, well regarded in Europe as Europe's greatest underachiever, if you will. He finds himself at the final point in these major tournaments and just doesn't quite make it. But individually, he's such a talented player. They need to be thinking about the rotate soon, Bryce. It's going to go from garage straight to cars, the other end of the map.
You can see it from both squads now coming in. Really, he's going to see a player there. Manages to pick that one up. There's going to be players from both squads going to impact straight into this hill. Carnage is going to push forward. He does make a big kill there, and they've cleaned it out. It will be Millenium in charge of this hill to begin with.
And it's going to be really disappointing for the losers of this game, because not only are these both very strong teams, but they're actually the favourites to win this $10,000 Call of Duty European Championship.
Oh, Carnage.
For them to meet this early on is going to be a shame for the losers.
It really will. I mean, like I said, there's so much riding on one game that there's a big rivalry between these two teams now, just because they know each other are standing in the way.
Well, once again, look at the points that separate them. There is hardly anything in it. Some heavy contention going on around the cars area. It's all going to come down to the kills, which are slightly going in Infused favour. Marky looking to change that, though, as he breaches in with the help of Rated, manages to shut two down.
Oh, Marky coming in now. Like I said, this man will continue to push, and he's dumping 16 and 11. The rotation is going to come in any second now. I think Marky's going to try and stay for this scrap time. He will be challenged here by Dominate, though.
Well, they're going to have to get themselves over to that warehouse very quickly. We see the scrap points being picked up by Millenium, which is great work because we are seeing the lead go back into Infused. They're going to have to be well set up now around warehouse. Oh, Carnage managed to make that kill. He's going to be looking for more players here. He's going to see that one as well. Another kill there for Carnage. Coming in, looking for more kills on the hill. He is going to have to reload. Does get taken down, but he did just enough work. Millenium will swarm in. Yeah, Millenium now looking quite strong here. Not only do they have the lead, but they're very well set up around this area, quicker, trying to do what he can. A lot of people kind of didn't really relate to Quicker or rate him that much. They always called him an online player, but he's proven himself a few times now at LAN, and we can see him top fragging for his team there, 16-12. Marky B picking up with 2 as well. Jake doing work on the hill. Famous SMG player using a bow. Yes, it's quite interesting to actually see that. I mean, we usually see Jake pick up a lot of kills in games. He's one of the main slayers. It's currently not the case, as we are seeing Marky B on fire there. 21-15, 5 captures under his belt as well. And Millenium looking very, very strong here. I think Jake maybe have a little bit of a memory of picking up a lot of kills back in 2013 to qualify, and then losing the game. So he's probably tempered his reckless kill ways a bit. Absolutely. Here we go, and I'm just casting my eyes once again to the kills and deaths. Now, I said Mellon would be a standout player for me. He's not proven that so far. This hardpoint game isn't going his ways. He's going 14-24. There is a lot of pressure on these guys' shoulders, though, Bryce. For me, the difference is in this game, it's got to be the fact that Millenium are the experienced team. Yeah. They're the veterans here, and that's where they're a known quantity. What's unknown is, like we said, Quicker than you and Mellon. And if they're not going to fire on all cylinders, then it's a foregone conclusion. Well, Infused are certainly not out of this just yet, as we see them regain control of the pool area. A very hard point to actually capture many points on, because it's so open. I mean, you can see people just vaulting over onto top glass, and they've kind of got this ridiculous vantage point where they can just see every possible hiding spot. Well, I'm going to jump on board with Quicker than you. Let's see what he can do on the hill here. One of the players we keep talking about. Going to pick up one. Not going to be able to pick up the second, though. Now on board with Reedy. He goes down as well. Mellon's down. Dominate is going to be waiting for the next hard point. Not actually going to get a spawn and get shut down as well. Millenium are just completely nailing this team. Yeah, Jake just got a huge 3-piece there and shut down the majority of that team. We see the rotation now going straight towards pipes, and straight away Millenium are on it. Infused have got to break this. They've got to do something quick because they're falling behind, Bryce.
Yeah, Jake hit nothing but air there, but Marky B tries to hold it down. Infused will be the team that get onto this hard point now. They're looking for the spawn as well, but you can see a massive rotation coming in. Jake is going to break that spawn straight open. His teammates are coming with him, and now they're going to flood.
There we go, pushing as a unit, but Melon really dominate, and Melon taking all of Millenium out. They're in a great position to clean up the final 30 points and get themselves back into this game. They need to get every single point on this area.
Millenium coming to the pinch. They've got many players in there, but Infused will dominate the kill feed once again and refusing to let Millenium breathe.
Here we go. Well, it's under contention now, and we do see it go towards Millenium, but with 15 seconds left on the clock, that's not all that bad because they're going to have to be rotating soon anyway to Garage.
The best thing about that for Millenium was the fact that they knew that Infused had to challenge the scrap time. They didn't want to give that scrap time away, which meant that Millenium could try to concentrate a little bit more on the rotation than Infused could.
Yeah, well, Millenium had such a lead before, but Infused have brought this right back. They managed to set up in Garage straight away, but Carnage and Rated have combined. Quicker was left all on his own, and Millenium regained control, and now we are going to see them advance, and this is looking very, very bad for Infused.
They're stacking. It's all about a kickoff as they try to get in there, but Marky B picks up a two-piece. Dominate answers back. They're desperately trying to get in here. Look at the Infused guys. They're going to try and swarm. Down they go, incoming Infused. They're trying to get in. Both squads have got players all over this hardpoint, and it will be Millenium that come out on top just.
Yeah, the Infused are going to have to start being more aggressive. They're going to have to be challenging things they might not normally do. Marky B is just spinning round, raining fire.
Just shut it down.
And they are going to secure every single point here, I think, in Garage.
They're keeping Infused out. They're just able to get the bodies in. Then spawns again. Marky B playing out of his skin. 32 and 23 at the moment. Trying to push him more. He is going to be able to get that kill. Surely no, he has managed to get it, but the rotation has come in now from Infused. Can they hold this? They have to hold this.
They need it. They need every single point on this area. I mean, they can still win if they don't get every single one, but if they want a reasonable chance of taking this hardpoint game with time taken away...
Marky B!
Wow.
Unbelievable, playing out of his skin, looking for another kill. Can he get the last one here as well? He is heavily tagged up. Several players going to challenge him. He has teammates with him, though. He's going to go down, but big plays from Marky, and you can see a little shot there over in the booth. I think that was Rated screaming.
Yeah, and Marky, it's, as you say, Bryce, it's the experience that really shows through here when you play in such a prestigious tournament as this. Infused are doing everything they can. But look at how that lead has changed from what it was previously. That's so, so big. I don't know if Infused can bring this back now.
Big plays from both squads, but Millenium look like they have this all sewn up. Quicker, desperate on anything. Carnage with a two-piece. So many big plays from the Millenium players coming in. They're constantly getting that string of kills, and they're waiting for the scrap time. This game is all over, and you can see Marky B there. He is excited. They know they've taken this first one.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fans back home and in the audience too, and a very influential character in European competitive Call of Duty. And regarded as
Rated three-piece,
shutting people down. It's not going to matter all that much though. They're just consolation kills because Millenium have walked away with this victory on Hardpoint Solar.
I know Marky's looking for that 40 bomb now. 39 and 26 is his current score. Going to hit that 40 bomb as well. Outstanding play from this man. Continuing, he's the captain here and just continuing to put shots down.
And are we going to see this close out 250 points? I'm not too sure. Infused are still getting every point they can. They want to reduce that difference as much as possible. I mean, they put up a great fight here, Bryce.
They have, like we said, Millenium are the known quantity in this scenario. We know all of these players. They're constantly featuring in tournaments like this. We've seen them at the top for a long time. It's Infused who are the underdogs.
Well, there we go. As the final seconds tick away, the final scoreline is going to be 236 to 161.